So we're going to get started here in about, right about now, 8 o'clock on the dot. So again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andre Simpson. I'm the founder of Young Wealth Builders, right here, Young Wealth Builders. Our goal is to help our people to build wealth that can be transferred from one generation to the next. Gone are the days where we continue to go from broke generation to broke generation. I'm missing my water. Where we go from broke generation to broke generation. We have to stop that. We have to stop that cycle in our families. And then we have to correct our cash flow cycle in our own personal household right now. So we are Proverbs 13:22 says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Okay. But we have to start, but it starts at home. So that's what Young Wealth Builders is about. That's what we're talking about tonight. Building wealth, building personal financial success for our family, for ourselves, and for our families, and hopefully for generations to come. But we're going to start with us right now tonight. And we're going to talk about my economy, short for my economy. We like to say that if you can focus on your economy, you won't have to be so focused on what the economy is doing. Okay, if we can get my economy straight, we don't have to worry about what Kamala Harris is going to do or what Donald Trump is going to do for the economy. Once we get ourselves correct, then we can start worrying about that. Okay. And we can worry about it and we can make an impact in the economy once we get our economy right. So we teamed up with a company called MyEcon that I just told you about. And what they do is they are the personal cash flow success company. Okay, personal cash flow success. We want to help you to increase your cash flow. So we were looking for a system or a company that we can work with that provided the tools and the training and the coaching that would allow people to build wealth that can change their life and change their family's life for generations to come. So we ran into MyEcon, a cash flow company. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, and we're going to talk about the strategies. We're going to talk about the membership. We're going to talk about everything that we do. And if it sounds like something that you can take advantage of, then you definitely want to do so. You want to get involved because we're going to be talking about tonight things that you have to do, things that you did today, things that you're doing every single day that's involved with your money. Okay, so let's get right into it. MyEcon is a company that helps people to generate unlimited cash flow using financial strategies and business building. So we help people to generate unlimited cash flow using financial strategies and business building. Okay. All right. MyEcon has generated y'all over $1 billion in cash flow, but not personal cash flow in the business, but mainly focusing on helping our associates to move money. We call it shifting money back into their household so that they can use that money to start pouring into their future financial security. Okay. So through the shifting and helping thousands of our associates to do that, we've helped to bring in over $1 billion in cash flow. And that's huge, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. Okay. So we have a long way to go, and we have a lot of people to assist. MyEcon has been in business over 19 years. It's a debt-free, technology-driven company based out of Atlanta, Georgia, has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And again, our goal is to help you, everybody that you know, reach personal financial success. Now, in order to do that, y'all, we have two objectives. Everybody has two objectives. Number one is I want to be able to provide enough cash flow to support my current lifestyle. Okay. The first objective is to have enough cash flow to support your current lifestyle. The second objective, ladies and gentlemen, that you have is I want to be able to have enough cash flow to support my future lifestyle when I no longer want to work, when I'm no longer able to work, or when my career says, hey, we're done. Okay. So you got to have enough money. That's the problem. And today, that's going on today is most people do not have enough money to live in their future financial life, to live their future financially stable. Okay. To live financially stable. So we want to show people how you can do that. Thousands of associates have come through our membership and through our program have been able to reach personal financial success. Now, check this out. In order to do that, y'all, we realize that there's 4 obstacles that's keeping people from reaching those goals. There's 4 obstacles. Let's look at them real quick, and then we're going to talk about solutions on how we can show you how to make that happen. The first obstacle is inflation, okay? Limited income and inflation. Most people do not realize we call inflation the silent income killer. All right. So basically, the cost of living is going up, it's creeping up, it's creeping up, but your income is staying stagnant or not keeping up with the pace of inflation for the most part. I would venture to say a large amount of people in America, their income is not keeping up with inflation. All right. Next one is high taxes. I just watched a quick video today. This guy made a video. He was wearing a T-shirt that said taxes on it, and he was heading into the bank. And as he was heading to the bank to cash his check, taxes was standing outside the bank. Was like, "What's up? Bring me that, big fella. Let me see what you got right there." He was like, "What?" He said, "Bring me that check real quick. Let me take my money out." So when you work all your life and you get that paycheck and you work 20, 40, 30, 20, 30, 40 years, and Uncle Sam is taking his money out, and there's nothing that you have done about that, then you need to understand that you're losing out on thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars that you could have put back into your household because of a lack of knowledge. Okay. So if you are paying high taxes, which you are correct to be doing that because we all need to pay taxes, but there are things that in place, there are things that you can do. If you're going to build wealth, I'm going to put it this way. If you're going to build wealth, you have to learn how to bring your taxes down to a legal minimum. I'll just leave it right there. Next problem is debt. Okay. When you have high taxes, you got inflation running through your life, and you have debt, right? And you have other expenses like housing, you got vehicles, you got college, you got this, you got that, all these things you have to pay. Most people have to finance that, and we finance that through debt. And when you got debt, when you have debt, ladies and gentlemen, that comes with some interest as well, okay? And then number 4 is inadequate savings and investing, all right? Most people in today do not, they're living good, they're looking good, right? They're smelling good. Their Facebook profile look good, their Instagram profile look good, their social media, they're doing great, but they have inadequate savings and inadequate investing, okay? People don't know how to invest. So we have to overcome these 4 problems. If we can overcome these 4 problems, then we can change our financial landscape, not for only ourselves, but for our children and for our children's children, all right? Now, how are we going to do that? With our personal financial success system that's focused on helping you to minimize taxes, being able to eliminate debt, and ultimately grow your cash flow. The way we do that, y'all, is by what we call 3 smart cash flow strategies. You got to have a system, okay? There's a lot of stuff that you can do out here financially. You see so many, on social media or YouTube or what have you. You see so many things and training and classes, and you can get this program, you can get this program, you can get that program to show you how to build wealth and make so much money, right? But nobody really knows how to put it together in a game plan so that they can reach financial success. And even if you're making a lot of money, right? People who are making a lot of money still not doing everything that they can do to be able to build wealth. And they're leaving a lot of money on the table or giving a lot of it away more than they need to Uncle Sam. Okay. So you got to have 3 smart cash flow strategies. And the first one that we share with everyone is called income shifting. All right. The second one is called business income. And the third one is passive income. And we ultimately call it, or it's also known as cash asset cash. So we show you how to get your cash flow up and then buy, build, or grow an asset that's going to produce you more cash so that you can put into your investments. Okay. So we call it cash asset cash. Now, here's the first strategy. It's called income shifting. Basically, the reason why we move into income shifting first is because we found out that millions of Americans, y'all, lose about 1/3 of their income to taxes. All right. So what we do is we show our associates how to shift those dollars from taxes back into their pockets. All right. Most people think their biggest bill is going to be their mortgage, or my biggest bill is my car, or college, or weddings, or things like that. No, your biggest bill is taxes. Like I mentioned before, if you end up working 25, 30, 40 years, we all know people working long, right? 25, 30, 40 years, not able to retire. Here's this one strategy right here. Check it out. If you made 25,000 a year all your life and you worked 40 years, right? 25,000 times 40 is $1 million. Okay. If you pay 25, 30% in taxes, that's $300,000 that you've given away to Uncle Sam that you didn't have to because you were ignorant to the education. Okay. So $300,000 over the course of 40 years. What if you were able to take that money, right, and invest it just from taxes alone, and you were able to invest that money and get interest over time? That 300,000 to a person that's been working 40 years, that money could potentially be 500,000, 600,000, maybe even $1 million, right? With the proper investment strategy. So if we can show you how to bring that money back home and get you started investing that might be all you need right there just to reach personal financial success. All right. So first thing we show you how to do is correct your tax withholdings. If you have a job, most people, 99% of the people, they said millions of people this is from the IRS website, millions of people out here are getting tax refunds at the end of the year. Not because they're writing off their lifestyle, they're getting tax refunds because they're overpaying taxes on their job. Their W-4 form is filled out incorrectly. So we show people how to fill that thing out right, because everybody's situation is different, and every year people's situation changes. So you're supposed to go and check that form every year, update it. All right. Some people get married, they have children, they buy a home, things change in your life, and you're supposed to update that form. So when we do that, when we show our associates how to do that, they normally see an increase anywhere from $50, $100 to even $1,200 a month back into their household. Okay. And we're going to show you how you can make that money go to work for you. Second thing we show you how to do is to harness the power of having a home-based business. Okay. That's one of the biggest things that changed our life, is that we already had a home-based business, but we did not harness the power of it. All we were trying to do is make additional income. But that cost me almost $50,000 for not understanding the power of having a home-based business. Let me show you what I mean. Having a home-based business not only affords you the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to earn additional income, but it also affords you the opportunity to take advantage of deductions that most employees are not able to take advantage of. Okay. Why? Because many of the expenses that we are using to grow our business, many of the expenses or many of the items that we use to grow our business, that we use on a regular basis, those things could become tax deductible because we use them as a business owner. What do I mean by that? If I use my car, I might be going to work, right? Get up in the morning and I go to work, but I might stop somewhere and grab a cup of coffee. And when I do that, I might see somebody that's sharp, or I might see somebody that might be complaining about their financial situation. I'm saying, you know what? I got something I want you to take a look at. Go in my pocket, pull out my business card and say, hey, my name's Andre. Give me a call. I'd love to chat with you, show you a little bit more about what I do. If it makes sense for you, great. If not, no big deal, right? Guess what? I just marketed my business. So now my trip from work to that spot from home, I'm sorry, to that spot, those miles can potentially become tax deductible for me. Okay. So, and I can do that going to work and coming back home. And if you do that every single day, I got to go to work anyway, for the course of a year, you're writing off thousands of dollars in mileage. Okay. Second thing is communication devices. I'm using my internet right now. I'm using my cell phone right now to do this presentation. Guess what? Those things that I would just normally pay my regular cell phone bill, pay my regular internet bill, now I can write off a portion of my bill because I'm using it to build my home-based business, things that I would normally do anyway. Travel, looking to do some traveling for the holidays, looking to take some cruise this year or what have you. Don't just take vacations, y'all. Start taking business trips. Learn how to do this. We're going to show you how to do it. We didn't understand that. We didn't know how to do it. We heard about it, but we didn't really, when somebody can take you by the hand and say, all right, this is what you do. This is step one. This is step two. This is step three. Then you're more comfortable versus you reading something in a book on your own or watching a video and you're like, I don't know if that's right or not. That's the power of what we do with our membership here. Excuse me, is we take you by the hand and show you how to make this happen. And if you have any questions, you can ask. We are available. And now you can take advantage of these things. And like I said, it cost us $50,000. Why? Because when we started taking advantage of these deductions, like this one is meals and entertainment, going out to eat, wages. You can hire your children in business, right? And write that off up to $14,000 per child, I believe it is. So these are monies that we're leaving on the table. But when we started writing off our lifestyle, we started getting back almost $7,000 from our tax deductions, right, every year. And we had our home-based business. I had a home-based business for at least 5 to 7 years prior to learning this information. So 7,000 times 7 is $49,000. That's 50 grand. Okay. Guess what I just got through saying? That money could have been put into an investment and growing. And about time I get ready to retire 20, 30 years from now, it could be $500,000. So these are dollars, y'all, free money that you're missing out on. That, guess what? And here, most people don't like to move unless they're upset, right? I'm the type of person, you make me mad, I'm going to work. You done made me upset. So the benefit of having that money is great, but here's the loss. When you get your paycheck, okay, and your job takes that money out of your paycheck, they have 90 days to report that income, that tax income, to the IRS. So what do you think? Your job is just being sweet and nice, just hanging on to that money for you? No, they're smart enough. I promise you they're investing that money. They're getting what's called an ROI on your money. Okay. They're getting a return on investment on your money. Millions of dollars every 90 days. They're probably making more money on that than they are in the business itself. Now, that might be a little exaggeration, but I bet you was getting close. All right. So anyway, that should make you mad. All right. That would make me mad to want to do something about it. And then at the end of the year, Uncle Sam cut you a check for your overpayment in taxes. It's a couple grand. We happy. We go pay off some debt. We go get a car and we think, oh, I can't wait till next year to do it again, right? When your money has made others thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. Okay. Let's move on. So let's say you got a little smart. Let's say you took our advice and you started income shifting. Let's say you got your W-4 filled out correctly. Let's say you started writing off your lifestyle. And let's say you're a couple, husband and wife. And let's say the husband, this actually happened with me, with one of my customers, one of my clients. One of them were able to increase their cash flow by 600 a month. The other ones increased their cash flow about 600 a month as well, which brought in an extra $1,200 a month back into their household. So what they did, let's say, for example, they took that 1,200, that 600 of that 1,200 and started investing. Okay. Over 15 years at 8% rate of return, that would have been over $200,000. And in 30 years, that money could accumulate to 895,000. I told you, that's what I just said. That can turn into your $1,000,000 just with $600 a month alone at 8% rate of return. Side note, you're going to say, Dre, well, I'm going to get 8% rate of return. Banks don't give that kind of money. Exactly. It's the education. Our people perish for lack of knowledge. So we educate you on how to get a better rate of return on the money that you're saving and investing. Okay. So let's say the wife say, okay, great. Now we got our investments rolling, but we do have a little bit of debt we need to take care of. Well, in our membership, we have what's called our debt elimination software, where you can come in here, you can sit, we'll show you how to input all your debts right there. You got the card, you got a Visa, you got a mortgage, for example, here. You start applying that extra monies on top of the bills that you're already paying. And now you double up on the car, pay the car off in half the time. Then you triple up on the Visa. You pay the credit cards off and double the time or triple the time. And then last but not least, Instead of paying 30 years on that mortgage, you take all the monies that you were spending on all those bills, and our debt elimination calculator is going to walk you through it step by step, show you how much you're saving in interest, show you how much you can, how fast you're going to pay everything off, so you can see a light at the end of the tunnel the day that you're going to be debt free. Okay, and then, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? You now have, on top of that 600 or that 1200 that we just got through talking about, you now have over 2000, this particular situation, 2000, almost $2,500 a month to start pouring into your investments. Now you are on your way to being the first person in your family, right, that can have a quality retirement, right? That can retire with some money, or one of the few people in your family who are in a position to have a quality, not retirement, but just a quality lifestyle, to be able to live life on your own terms and to do what's important to you. Okay. So that is our income shifting strategy. We're going to show you how to move money, find out where money can be brought back into the household so that you can start putting that to pay off bills, to pay off debt, increase your cash flow so you can pour that money into your investments. All right. So now that's our first strategy. I'm most excited about that strategy and helping our people to get involved in that, because that is just simple income shifting education. Okay. Next one is business income. We provide all of our associates. You say, well, what do I get a home-based business from so I can take advantage of them write-offs? Well, we give our associates, all of our associates, a home-based business system, and that is educating and training people on our income shifting strategy. Okay. Utilizing our cash flow management software, identity theft protection. All this stuff is included in the membership. You have the ability to market this as your home-based business so that you can, one, earn additional income if you want to, or take advantage of the write-offs, okay, of having a home-based business. Now, millions of people need what we do. If you're ambitious enough, you can make an extra $200 a month by sharing this information. You can make an extra $2,000 a month or $20,000 a month, depending on what's important to you, okay? So when we show you how to do that, and that's our business income strategy, because we want you to be able to make a lot more money so that you can be able to do what? Pour that money into your investments. Now, here's the last strategy, and that's passive income strategy. Passive income is generated by assets. I like to call them IPAs, or income producing assets. You have stocks, you have bonds, you have real estate, you have businesses, okay? You want and need, everybody desires passive income. And we empower our associates. We rally around our associates having enough cash flow to pour into their investments. Now, most people say, well, I know about that, or I don't know about that, or I need to learn more about that. What I found out is that majority of the people have no clue about passive income. Why? Because look at our society today, right? 95% of the people in America, y'all, that try to stop working because they don't retire anymore, that try to stop working, that reach an old age, they don't have the ability to stop working. How many people, ask yourself this question, how many people have you met that say, hey, you know what, I'm set. I worked, I saved a considerable amount of money, and now I'm gonna live off the interest of my income? How many people you know talk like that? How many people do you know that say, hey, you know what, I worked 20, 30 years, I'm about to come to the end of work. I think I'll probably stop working in the next 5 to 10 years, and I have enough assets in place. All of them are just going to generate cash flow for me. And me and my wife, we're going to travel. We're going to enjoy our life. How many people do you have that conversation with? Okay. Not a lot of people. So it's not being taught. Okay. I was talking to a young person the other day. I said, are you familiar with assets? Are you familiar with income producing assets? No. No. It's not being taught. Okay. So I know millions of people are not on track to reach that goal. I don't care what their situation look like. All right. So we have to show people, our membership, our community is focused on showing people how to reach this passive income strategy, how to build passive income. And we show them how to do that by investing. We educate you on investing, how investments work, how to get involved, how to open up these accounts, how to get started, and so that you can learn the terminology and get you rocking and rolling. All right. So that is our strategy. It's three simple strategies: income shifting, business income, passive income. One, two, three. All right. And we do it over and over and over and over until you reach personal financial success. It used to be we were taught to go to school, get a good job, and retire. That doesn't work anymore. It's income shift, business income, passive income. All right. That's the new strategy. Millions of people, y'all, desire more personal financial success. In order for them to do that, y'all, you're going to need to increase your cash flow. You're going to need better financial strategies. You're at the right place at the right time. That's what we teach here at MyEcon. And our personal financial success system is the solution. And you say, Dre, what it take to get started, bro? How much I know it's going to be some money? What's going to take? How much y'all trying to get out of me? Right? Let's talk about that. This is my favorite part of the presentation of what it takes to get started. All right, this is all the stuff involved in our membership, our income shifting strategy, our education, our training, our software. It has identity theft protection, free and discount legal services, credit education, discount travel available to you, our world-class business system, and the valuable tax benefits, okay? The most important thing is that, check it out, $40 to get started, $40 a month. Now, $40 to get started, right? 220s, take them out your pocket, right? $40 a month for our system. That's a steal, guys. Here's why. Number one, the valuable tax benefits. Once you start learning about your write-offs, that'll be the first thing that you'll put into our cash flow management software, and that's where your write-offs go. This is a business write-off. Uncle Sam is going to pay the bill. Uncle Sam is going to fund your future personal financial success, training, and education. Okay. That's what we want to do. You've been funding them for all these years. It's time you get paid. Okay. It's time that you allow Uncle Sam to foot the bill for you. Okay. So you get started, and then we show you how to set it up where Uncle Sam pays the bill. Second way, another way that this is paid for, ladies and gentlemen, by when you adjust your W-4. If you have a JOB and you say, hey, I have a W-4, I need to check on that. Check and see if you can help me to increase my cash flow, okay? If we do that, that might be another way that that the business is paid for without you even having to pay for it out of your pocket, okay? And then the third way is if you decide to share this information with others and earn additional income, right? Then this is what I do. My residual income pays for the membership as well. So we don't even pay for the membership, and neither will you if you get connected with us, all right? So that's what it takes to get started. It's a steal. Let me say the biggest investment that you're going to make is not going to be your money, but it's going to be your time, your effort, and your energy, and your commitment to you and your family reaching personal financial success. Hey, y'all, my name is Andre Simpson. I'm going to finish 2 minutes early, but I got to jump on another call. But you have my number here. You see me here on Facebook. You can inbox me. You can comment below. I'm not sure if I'll get the comment, but you can also hit me up in my inbox. Let me know you want more information. My phone number is right there. You can text me. Text me the word info. We'll chat, get some information to you, and see if it makes sense. Okay. I just hit a button. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to run. I appreciate y'all jumping on. We're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And let's go build some wealth, y'all. Talk to you soon. Good night.